Good morning, everybody. Pastor Tim Warren here. This is a bit of a different Music Monday. I just want to take a minute and reflect on what God did last night. We had a wonderful time at our night of worship and prayer. The Spirit was truly present as we worshiped, and the Spirit pressed upon Pastor Sean, and he preached a sermon. Chandler backed him up on the organ, and that was wonderful. If y'all know me, I love when preachers are backed up on an organ, and Chandler did a fantastic job, and Pastor Sean preached a very powerful message that led into our altar time. And I want to take just a few moments and talk about that praise shifts the atmosphere. Whenever we praise, it shifts our attitudes, something changes in the atmosphere, and that's what God did last night. We started off worshiping with Michael Slomovitz from Silver Creek Church of God, and the Spirit was present. And the Spirit was starting to do tremendous things. And then Brother Chandler got up and began to sing Waymaker. And Pastor Eddie played the guitar, and it was wonderful. And Pastor Eddie took the microphone. He was about to pray, and the Holy Spirit just touched him, anointed him, and he continued to lead that song. And that song is a very powerful song. That song just says, Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. And those are all things that God does for us. Those are all things that God is for us. And that's the one thing I love about God. He's everything and anything we need. That's why I believe there are so many names throughout the Bible for our God, is because anything we need, anything that we are seeking, anything that we desire, that's what God is. That's what God brings to us. That's what God gives to us, because he makes sure to take care of his people. And God is just doing some wonderful things for his people in this time. God is doing some wonderful things for his churches at this time. And I'm just excited to see what God is doing. Even in the craziness of the world today, God is still doing some wonderful things. And let me tell you, I don't know about you, but I'm happy to be a part of it. And God truly moved in the altar. I was praying for people, but I was also watching and stepping back and just soaking it in, because it was amazing to see God deliver, God set free, God move, God minister, whatever he needed to do, whatever that person needed, whatever that person was seeking. God did it, because we serve the Waymaker, the miracle worker, the promise keeper, the light in the darkness, whatever we have need of. God is really doing amazing things at Irwin Hill Church. God is doing amazing things within our congregation. If you're watching these videos, that we post, our daily Bible studies, our services, our Sunday evenings, if you're watching all these things and you haven't been back in the sanctuary, let me encourage you that God is doing amazing things in-house that you can't get at home. You have to be in-house to experience. If you've been watching these videos and you've been on the brink of coming back to church, or coming to a church, or trying to find a church, and you're wondering if Irwin Hill is the place for you, let me tell you, come check us out, because God is doing some amazing things. God is growing us. God is, expanding what we're doing. Come check us out, because we truly believe that God is doing something special here, and we don't want you to miss out on what God is doing. I just want you to know that I love you, and I'm praying for you, and I hope you'll join us this Sunday for our Back to Church Safely Sunday. We are ready to get back to church. We've been in church, but we want to go full force back into church, and we want to do it safely, because our main concern is your safety and your health and your well-being. So join us this Sunday, September 20th, for Back to Church Safely, and let's get everybody back in the house of God. Invite a friend, and I'll see you there.